Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio, October 28, 2022. You can be especially reasonable and objective in any discussion today, and interactions with family can be animated or productive. What others say can also pack more punch. Problem-solving skills are improved today. You tend to draw quick conclusions about domestic affairs, which can bring desirable results, but it's best to avoid pushing or rushing things with a solar eclipse just behind you. There can be mental excitement about a particular topic, and you're happy to share. You can quickly and easily find solutions to problems that make you feel more secure, especially those having to do with family and expenses. You're likely to appreciate more directness and positivity in your conversations now. Today's cosmic weather is whipping up a heat storm. As mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger, dashes about the sky, he will link up with a spicy Mars orbiting in your solar 12th house. This is a good time to listen to your hunches about how you can improve your love and sex life, so take a moment to dream up some tantalizing fantasies and engage in some intellectual or physical foreplay. Spending some time with your one and only would go especially well if you're eager to get intimate, sensual, and vulnerable behind closed doors. How can you address your frustrations and ideas? Your mind is incredibly busy as you consider different possibilities and options when Mercury in Libra trines Mars in Gemini. Mars might be emphasizing your stressors more than usual, which might come out in conversation as you deliberate on what to do about your work-life balance or how to revamp your work environment to optimize your productivity. However, the way you address it could make a significant difference. Aim to be assertive instead of aggressive when voicing your frustrations, concerns, and opinions. While Saturn's retrograde turn in your financial sector over the weekend may have been literally eclipsed by a solar eclipse that is just now running its course, this is just the way this pragmatic planet likes it. A turnaround on the financial front is not something that comes with fanfare and instead a serious chance to look to the future rather than the past. With the planetary energies of the day, you could feel either at the top of the game or suspended in a state of emotional hesitation. Everything begins and ends with our emotions, and you are particularly gifted with emotional currency, but you can also become overwhelmed. To counteract any overwhelming feelings, give yourself the benefit of regular exercise. A regular exercise regimen will keep you out of harm's way. Enjoy the feeling of being in great company yourself. Today you will be able to go forward in peace, with great patience, and you won't be discouraged by anything. In your private life, this is perhaps the moment to stabilize your love life. There may be obstacles, but if you act calmly, you will get over them all one by one. Your biggest problem will be to fight the sensation of being split between the desire to keep things as they are and a desire to change what should be. While the moon will leave a fun, playful, romantic, and creatively charged part of your chart and return to your busy work sector today, it not only leaves behind plenty of momentum but is contributing to an important day on both fronts. Before leaving and wrapping up an eclipsing new moon 2 days ago, the moon makes a friendly aspect to planets already in an adventurous part of your chart just a day before Jupiter is due to retrograde back in. Yet the moon also returns to your work sector in time to help you get the most out of Jupiter's last full day in your career sector. 2 days after returning as an eclipsing new moon, the moon is only now wrapping up its most important visit to your romantic sector this year. As well as the momentum created by the eclipsing new moon 2 days ago, this only visit while the Sun and Venus, the planet of love, are here has given the only planetary activity on the romantic front this year an early boost. Our eyes in the sky. There is a ton of sensitive energy floating around the skies today. Be extremely kind to yourself in general. Yesterday's conjunction between the Sun and Moon in watery Scorpio hasn't ended. In fact, it might be a good time to process a lot of things simultaneously. The Moon is still in Scorpio. In general, you can see your life as like ocean waves washing you back to shore. Think of yourself floating out to sea. If you try to swim against the tide, you'll feel the most resistance. The key here is to surrender, let go, and see what comes up for you. For those dealing with tough psychological matters, it's important to schedule some kind of therapy session or make sure you block off certain portions of your day away from others if you can. For those who feel like they're continually rocked by the pressures of society, don't be afraid to speak up for yourself. Everyone is feeling more sensitive than usual right now. If you're true to your heart, someone else could also feel inspired to be true to theirs as well. These are aspects of mutual receptivity, so you aren't just taking care of yourself, you're letting the universe know that you deserve to be taken care of too. In the morning, the moon opposes Uranus in Taurus, provoking emotional upsets. Surprise events derail the start of our day, forcing us to be flexible. However, with the moon in fixed Scorpio, that is the last thing we want to do. We might take the commotion personally as if we are being specifically attacked. The best course of action now is to adapt to the interruption without letting it knock us off balance. If we do, important insights will be revealed. If we don't, we will be fighting the universe when we could be learning from it. This is a wonderful feeling. As long as you keep yourself active, it can quickly turn gluttonous and lazy if you are not careful. Short, intense workouts are favored so that you can burn off the steam that naturally builds up throughout the day without excuses. Stay away from heavy foods like bread, dairy, and red meat. Enjoy fresh produce, soups, and legumes for energy that won't slow you down. Financial matters and career opportunities can come back around in your favor, because the solar energies encourage the settling of some karmic affairs. From your vantage point, there are plenty of planetary negotiations going on. Following this, the moon squares Saturn in Aquarius. Those with influence, such as family members or bosses, might stand at cross purposes with us now. We are commanded to follow orders or submit to their will. Because of the pressure to conform, or in reaction to strict discipline, we become reclusive. Avoid letting dark thoughts haunt your consciousness. And especially try not to blame others for your current mood. Don't make someone else a villain or turn yourself into a martyr.